Hello everyone. Problems based on pipes is something that is seen in many entrance exam question papers, including GAT. In this video, we'll see how to solve a problem of this type. Let's dive into the question. Three pipes can fill a reservoir in 10, 15 and 20 hours respectively. If the three taps are opened one after another in the given order, with a certain fixed time gap between them, the reservoir fills in 5 hours. Find the time gap. Now we need to understand from this problem that we have three pipes, out of which the first pipe is the fastest one because it will fill the reservoir in just 10 hours. The second one is slightly slower, which will fill the reservoir in 15 hours, and the third one would fill the reservoir in 20 hours. That is, for a given hour, the first pipe would fill 1/10 of the reservoir. The second pipe would fill 1/15. The third pipe would fill 1/20th of the reservoir. Now, if the taps are open for 5 hours, the first tap would fill up 5/10 of the reservoir. That is half of the reservoir. The second tap would fill up 5/15, that is 1/3 of the reservoir, and the third tap would fill up 5/20th or 1/4 of the reservoir. Now what we need to understand is that only the first tap is open for the complete 5 hours. The second and third tap are not open for the 5-hour period. They are opened for a lesser time. Now let us put this down as an equation. We consider the time gap between two taps as x hours. We see that the first tap would fill up 5/10 of the reservoir in 5 hours. The second tap would fill up 5 minus x 15th of the reservoir, and the third tap would have filled up 5 minus 2x 20th of the reservoir. And this 1 is used here to denote that the reservoir is full. Once this equation is arrived at, the rest of the problem is just simplifying this equation to find the value of x. What we do is find out the LCM, which will be 60. Take 60 to the other side and simplify the numerator. We multiply 6 into 5, 5 minus x into 4, and 5 minus 2x into 3, which on simplification will get 30 plus 20 plus 15, that is 55, minus 4x minus 6x, that is minus 10x, is equal to 60. We would ultimately get x as 5 by 10, which is equal to 1 by 2, that is half an hour. So the fixed time gap that we are talking about in this problem would be half an hour, that is option A, which is the correct answer. Now before we move on, here is a question for you to try. Mr. Express and Mr. Athlete can complete a race of 1000 meters in 10 minutes 30 seconds and 13 minutes 5 seconds respectively. How much time will these two take to cover 500 meters if Mr. Express runs the first 200 meter and Mr. Athlete runs the second 300 meter, assuming there is a time lag of 3 seconds when the changeover happens? Solve this question and I would love to see your answers as comments. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more.